Yo, what's happening guys? Welcome back to Tokimotive. Alright, so as you may be able to tell, I have done some purchases for some big workshop upgrades. I got myself a TIG welder. It's a MIG TIG stick combo, so it's not going to do everything that I wanted to do with TIG, but it also covers the basis of having a nice gassed MIG on hand, just for when I want to do something quick. And I really want to learn TIG welding, and that was a good price. I got the combo for $8.75, which had welder, a good quality helmet, MIG wire already in it, mild steel MIG wire, a big roll, set of thick gloves. It had the MIG gun and was meant to have the TIG gun in it, which, let's just say it ended up taking me basically the entirety of my Saturday to get myself my TIG torch, which it was meant to be in the box. Someone at the store knew that they weren't in the kits, didn't tell anyone else. So I got there and it's like, oh yeah, that's on back order. So we chased around and eventually, after spending an hour or so there, we ended up getting sent up to Morayfield. They pulled out the TIG torch that they had found, sorted it all out, got my other stuff, like I wanted a trolley and a couple other little bits and pieces, just to kind of make the setup a bit nicer and more user-friendly rather than trying to cart it around and stuff, particularly because I decided to go the E-size bottle just because it saves money in the long run. Anyways, got out to the car, had a feeling I should check it, box was full of gloves. So we went back in and we messed around for ages, pulling apart different kits. Basically, I got a $500 TIG torch when the kit was meant to have a $100 TIG torch. To take all this out, set it up, build the trolley, get that ready, and then I'm gonna have a little practice on some scrap steel. And it's only a DC TIG, so it's not really good for aluminium, but I can still do like nice exhaust work and stainless stuff, and you know, make some nice cooler piping and things. Just, yeah, but I think I'm a little ways away from doing that. We'll see how quickly I pick it up and I actually start. But anyways, enough talking. I'm gonna start setting things up. And yeah, I'm super keen to have a play with it and see what I can do. Now you know how they say to wear long clothes and eye protection when you're using a wire wheel? Why? What the fuck? Frick. Kind of set everything up, and this is my sort of dodgy welding table, which it's not flat, it's not perfect, but I think it'll do for this first little, just a test of it. Also, turns out the tungsten they provided with the kit is the red stuff, which is apparently radioactive, so you got to be careful with the dust. So that was a nerve-wracking little experiment out in the yard. I've got like hoses and everything hanging out there so I could like blow the dust off myself, and I had the grinder kind of situated in my feet. But anyways, I got myself a nice new helmet, which is pretty. So yeah, obviously I'm going to practice and get a lot better, but I'm going to just have a go at welding with a TIG for the first time. Alright, I may as well. I've gotten some tips from a guy that does a lot of sheet metal work and builds custom flares and stuff like that. So hopefully this will it'll go pretty well. Wow, you can see through this so much better than my other one. And it's covered in pretty stickers. I like it. I'm really excited to start welding. Now, because of that stock error, I ended up getting the T3 TIG torch, which is supposedly better. The only problem is my welder is too dumb to run it. So it just pumps gas straight out. So I've got to adjust my gas at the regulator and then get comfy and start my weld. So I'll be wasting a bit of gas, but I think I'll just contact Sydney Tools and get them to send me out the other one as soon as the back order's done. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm super keen. It's my first time welding with a TIG. So let's have a go. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. I'm learning stuff.
And that's really neat.
I think it's too bad. It's not the neat overlap, but like I can weld in a straight line. That one and that one. I did. I touched my tungsten. Damn it. Oh well, that's a lesson learned. I think I was starting to get a better overlap with my dabs. Oh well. I'm really excited. Woo-hoo. That's pretty ugly. Alright, so I've got a long way to go before I'm doing anything that's really important, but it's a start anyway, and I don't know, I'm pretty happy with how I'm starting out, but we'll see how I progress as it goes along. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it, and I've kind of teed up a bunch of different projects that I'm gonna need a decent handle on TIG welding for. So I've made some silly purchases, and there's a lot of stuff on the 33 that's gonna need to be welded. And realistically, from what I'm hearing from old mate that does all the sheet metal work and builds tubs and flares and all that, basically anything you want to do on the body or exhaust system or anything on a car, you can do with a TIG. So I may as well learn to do it, the way he put it, and the way I've got it from some other videos is particularly with panel work. With a MIG, you're forced to put that sort of heat into it because you're constantly feeding material. With a TIG, you're only really feeding as much filler as you need. You don't need the filler to actually bind the two metals. So if I can get a good handle on it, I should be able to do some decent panel work and tubs and flares and all that sort of stuff, and just be able to do everything I want in-house at home. And just, as I've said before, I want to be able to do a bit of everything and be able to build cars myself from scratch, the whole process. So I think it's a really good step in the right direction. But anyways, I'm not going to keep you guys for any longer. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you've watched for a while and haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below if you got any tips or anything with the welding. I'll take in any advice I can get. And yeah, Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate yous as always, and I'll see yous on the next one.